Hello and welcome to the video. I want to do something a bit different today. I've got a whiteboard behind me and I've got a pen, so I'm going to write down some of the ideas for my brain. So yeah, good luck to you guys. But it's really going to be my path to success and what I'm going to do this year to build a brand that has longevity, it adds value, and it just provides something excellent to the marketplace, and it's reciprocal. It's not me just trying to extract something from the customer and from the economy. It's me giving back and people enjoying it, and we can both create a sort of harmonious environment together where people enjoy the product, we can talk to them about it, and they become involved in sort of a community. I think in this day and age, people don't want to buy from big brands anymore. People want to buy from people. And I think that's why little independent handmade sellers are doing so well, and why lots of little sellers and all the videos now online are sort of authenticity. I think that is just what's working. People are sick of it. People are sick of big companies. They just want to buy from people. So I've got 4 ideas I want to share with you, and I'm going to add them to my little board behind. And I think you might find it useful. If you're building a brand, or if you're a candle maker, or if you're something like that, I think it's going to provide some value. So let's get to it. So there might be a bit of waffle on here, and it's just going to be completely unedited. I've got a bit of a script in front of me, so I may just have to pause to read it. But it is what it is, so let's get into it. So the first thing really is, it's a marathon, not a sprint. So, marathon. Not a sprint. And it's something we've all heard before, and something I've heard a lot, and I didn't really necessarily want to believe it, because you see so many people on Instagram or on the internet and they have overnight success, but what you don't see is how long they've been doing it. So let's do a little. So success is over here and starting. So I'm probably like here. I've been doing it for 3 years now, which is really nothing. And I'm looking at other people, other big candle makers and other entrepreneurs, and they've been doing it for maybe a decade. So they're all the way over here. My success is here, and I'm comparing myself to other people that have been doing it for so long. There are people that do get overnight successes. They hit something in the marketplace that just resonates with some people, or they find a pain point that is so painful for people, and they're going through the pain that it just hits people, and they resonate with it, and they can build brands. It is entirely possible. But I've been coming at it from not the right place, not the correct mindset. I've been coming at it from an extraction mindset. Like I said, I think what I can get from the customer, what I can get from the economy, rather than what value I can provide to them, what can I do to help them, and what can I do to build like a community, like what can I do to get people engaged with it. I've been trying to create products with that sprint mentality of imitation. So I've been looking at people on Amazon, looking at people on Instagram, seeing what's been working well for them and trying to copy it, but adding my own little twist. And that's just not enough. It's not creating enough value. I'm just trying to steal a bit of someone else's hard work, I guess, and seeing if it works for me. And I've had a little bit of success with some of these things, and I've created a few unique ideas off the back of someone else's idea. But it's not enough. I'm not creating enough vision. I'm not creating enough brand awareness. It's just a bit pathetic, if I'm honest. And I think in the beginning we all do it. We all copy other people and we all steal a few ideas. Nothing is truly unique anymore. But I think it's a learning curve, and it's a learning curve we all have to go through. We all have to do that process. But now, for me, it's just enjoying the process, enjoying the journey, enjoying the marathon, not trying to sprint towards the end. Spending a bit more time on each product, spending a bit more time testing, a bit more time with my labels. I go so all in every single time because I'm just trying to create the next best thing that's going to get me to where I want to be, because I'm so desperate to perhaps create enough wealth, because I don't feel like I've got enough money, because I want more freedom, because I don't want to spend all my hours in the kitchen. Granted, I like working in the kitchen. It's good, it's fun, it's creative, but the hours are taxing. So I'm so desperate to get out of what I want to be in, because I know what I don't want to do, that I'm just jumping hurdles and I'm skipping steps. I'm coming at it from the mindset of Del Boy from Only Fools and Horses, when he's like, this time next year, Rodney, we're going to be millionaires. I'm just doing it thinking this is going to be the next best thing. This is going to be the best thing. This is what I'm going to do to extract money from the economy and from people rather than what I can do to help them. And that is what is ringing through my mind so much at the moment, is providing value. And I think it doesn't really matter like how long it takes, because now I've worked out it's not going to be a sprint. I'm not going to get randomly lucky. I'm going to create my own luck. And that's only going to happen over time. It's only going to happen over this period. So like I said, if I'm 3 years in now, in 4, 5 years, every time I learn something new and every time I create better products, innovate on what I'm doing and start building up that audience, building up the people that really resonate with me and enjoy the products I'm making, it solves a purpose for them. It's going to be inevitable that I succeed. And I'm going to keep doing this forever, really. It's really the start of my entrepreneurial journey. I like creating stuff. I like doing stuff. I like putting stuff out there into the universe. I like creating videos. I like taking photos. There's just so many things I want to do. So I don't know why I've been trying to sprint towards the end and not just enjoying the journey. So yeah, it's only something I've been thinking about recently. Just enjoying the process, enjoying learning new things, spending a bit of time reading, spending a bit of time speaking to people. I haven't really spoken to anyone. I've just been trying to thrust what I want to do at people and hoping they like it and hoping they buy it. So spending a bit of time working out what is working, spending a bit of time in the community with people, and just building that loyal customer base. So I think this moves on to my next point, which will be shiny objects. I don't know if you can see any of this on the whiteboard. If you can't, at least you get a visual representation of me writing. But anyway, so shiny objects, because I've been in such a sprint, because I want to get to the end, because I want to become a millionaire entrepreneur so quickly, I'm constantly looking for the next best idea. I'm constantly looking for the next best thing, the next vehicle that's going to get me to where I want to be. Because I see so much overnight success and you see so many things and polished articles everywhere, it just makes you wonder, if they can all do it, why can't I do it? And it becomes that weird victim mentality where you're like, oh, it's all right for them. They've got it easy. They've got the right clients. They've got, I don't know, a prettier face, a better voice, a better product. Rather than looking introspectively and working out why I'm not succeeding and coming at it from a different place or providing value. It's, at the moment, I look on YouTube and I look on other places and I see so many different videos that come up and I watch things about SEO, about TikTok marketing, about affiliate sales and all these things, and I watch them for 10, 15 minutes and I go, maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe I should do that because it looks easy and they've succeeded. And I think constantly jumping from one thing to the other just isn't working. And I've tried it with candles as well. So I've tried imitating other people's candles and trying that one and seeing if that sticks and working out and just trying lots of different ideas rather than seeing 1, 2 or 3 things through and just following them. It's constantly chopping and changing, and you're never going to get anywhere with that. Having so many new ideas or trying to do lots of different things at once, it's just not going to work. So for instance, if you've got 10 units of energy and you're constantly trying to do, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've got 10 units of energy and you're trying to do 10 different things. Each one is going to go in a different direction. Whereas if you just channeled all of them into one thing, you've got that kind of arrowhead laser focus rather than trying to do a million different things, and you're going to do a million different things a bit rubbish. You're going to do 10 different things slightly crap rather than doing one thing as well as you can do. So shiny object syndrome is something I've been suffering with. I'm always looking for the next best thing because I've been so desperate to get to the end of my journey and get to some kind of goal rather than enjoying what I'm doing, learning, providing value, spending a bit of time building a community and spending time learning how to make the best possible product. So yeah, shiny objects. Try and avoid it. Try and pick 1 or 2 or 3 things and stick to that and just keep doing it rather than jumping and flitting from idea to idea. And I've done it with reed diffusers and bath salts. I've seen other candle companies do lots of stuff and I go, yeah, that's probably going to be easy. Bath salts I don't need to make, and reed diffusers I don't need to make. So stop with all the shiny objects. Just do one thing and do it well. And that's not me telling you what to do. This is me telling myself what to do as well. So the next idea is to provide value. So as I kept saying before, I was trying to extract what's in it for me. And I just think that's not going to work. Like, a lot of these ideas and law of attraction things, they all sound a bit cliche and a bit douchebaggy, but I truly, honestly believe them now. It's stuff I never really thought about. If I'm constantly trying to get something out of the marketplace and from the economy, what am I doing to return that? So everything has like an equal and opposite reaction. If I'm trying to get something, then what is the opposite reaction to that? I'm not doing anything to provide value. I think I'm making a nice product and that's it. It's simply not enough these days. So for me now, it's trying to provide value. What pain point am I trying to fix? What am I trying to fix in the marketplace? What hole is there for me to fill? I don't have to create a completely new and innovative product. I just need to work on something that's already existing and maybe twist it and make it unique enough that it stands out and it solves the problem. So for me now, I've been working on woodwick candles, and it's something I've been doing this week. I randomly stuck a woodwick in one of my candles. No idea why. And it actually turned out to be the best candle I've ever made. It smelled really nice. It's got a crackling woodwick effect. So that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to spend a bit of time testing it so I can provide and make the best possible candle. Whereas normally at this point, I would have bought all of the woodwicks and gone all in and completely rebranded and done it. I'm spending a bit of time just taking a step back now, testing it properly and making sure it all works. And I've made a lot of mistakes before where I've just gone all in, I've put loads of Biobar on my candles and I sent them all out because they're going to smell better. But they all tunneled because the Biobar hardens it and it just makes a really hard candle. They tunneled. But I didn't really think about that. I did a little bit of testing, but not nearly enough. So it is about providing value. So how can I provide value? What do customers need? What am I going to fix? So for me, my candles, so I want to provide nostalgia, company. So each little woodwick candle is kind of almost like its own little soul. It's almost all entity. I know I sound like a wiener saying stuff like that, but it sort of crackles and it creates like an experience. So that's what I want to provide as well, experience. So when you're sitting in your little book nooky corner, reading your thing with a cup of tea or coffee, you've got your candle, it's crackling in the corner, it's got a beautiful scent. It might be an old bookshop scent, so it's transporting you to that kind of vibe of bookshops with the little crackle. And it's just creating that whole lovely experience. It's almost a little bit company in the evening. It's like having a little something in the corner just there, crackling away, providing a nice scent. It's creating that all-around experience. And that's what I want to provide. I want to provide an experience, not just nice smelling candles, because you can get that from anywhere. You can get Yankee candles, you can get different ones that they're all over the place. Like, I can't compete with that. It's an already existing market. So I need to work out what I can do differently, what's going to help people. And I think that's it. It's creating that experience for me now. So I'm going to go through all of my ideas, all of my branding, and just create something that adds an experience. So each label's going to have, I've been using Mid-Journey, I've been using AI to create. So what have I got now? I've got a bookshop one, I keep saying. So it's going to have like an old bookshop shelf on it. And then the candle itself is going to smell like an old bookshop. It's going to have the woodwick label. So visually, smell-wise, crackle-wise, it's all going to create that experience. Now, I feel like I'm going off on a big waffle here. But that's what I truly believe I think is going to set me apart now, is candles that are experiences, things that transport you to a place and time. And I've got what I started in the beginning. My brand started out as like a quintessential English brand, but I kind of went off on too many different tangents trying to copy too many other people and make too many different things. So I'd see someone doing a lavender one, I'd see a fresh linen, I'd see an old grey candle, I'd see citronella, and I'd be like, oh, I need to do all them because those are working really well for those people, so I need to copy it. Rather than just double downing, going all in on my quintessential English brand is what I'm kind of revisiting now. So it's going to be like a herb garden, there's going to be a rhubarb one, there's going to be an old grey, and it's going to be all things sort of English countryside. And I strayed outside of my brand and my idea, trying to copy other people and chasing the tiny object syndrome, that I just diluted everything. Like, you could look at my candles and you could go, oh, that's just a mixture of nice candles. So we're going to go back, we're going to create those experiences. So the Earl Grey one I'm going to go back to, it's going to have a nice lovely label with lots of Earl Grey things, and it's going to smell beautiful. It's going to smell like an Earl Grey candle. So it's going to be like in a tea room, in a big English manor somewhere, having afternoon tea with a load of aristocrats and rich fancy people. It's that kind of thing. It's creating that experience. It's that what's going to set me apart from everyone else just making nice candles. So it's about value. And I think I've said it so many times in this video. It is creating value. What can you do to help people? What is your product going to do to solve? Is it simply just having a nice smelling product that looks beautiful and it sits in the corner and it adds a nice aesthetic vibe? Or is it creating an experience? Or is it going to be an aromatherapy candle that provides anti-anxiety benefits? So it's really just thinking from that aspect, rather than what I've been doing is chasing making something because I think it might be good and people might like it. It's what can I do to benefit that person? And benefiting people, my next sort of point I want to talk about is going to be community. Now, as I said, people want to buy from people. They don't want to buy from big brands anymore. They don't want to buy from conglomerates. People want to feel valued. They want to feel part of a community. I think the internet has kind of ruined that now. Everything's so quick and so fast paced. It's so a million miles an hour. I think people just feel a bit lost. People are so engrossed in their phones that community is perhaps something lost. So what I want to do now, and what I think other people should do, and what a lot of people have suggested by looking at other YouTubers and business books, is create a community, create a tribe of people that love you and your product. Post everything you're doing from behind the scenes, your successes, your failures, just all the human aspects. Just show people you're human and show people what you're excited about and what's gone well and what's not gone well. People enjoy that. It's so difficult now to see that aspect because everything's a finished article. You see everything is shiny. It's all got metrics behind it. It's all been cross-tested with A and B. Everything's all performance based. People don't see behind the scenes. People don't see the humility, the humbleness, the failings, the success. They just see success. So I think if you can share behind the scenes, people will enjoy that. People will buy into that and talk about what you're excited about. And ask questions is what I've started doing, asking people what they think about my products. Ask questions, do polls, just see what they think. I've been just posting my products and just shoving that in people's faces. Instead, what I need to do is talk to people. And that's the key. When I create an Instagram post or a video, what I want to do is talk to people. I don't want to just shove my product in people's faces. I want to be like, this is a conversation. This is what I'm doing. What do you think about it? I want to engage with people. I want people to just be people and create a community of people. I keep saying people now. People doesn't feel like a real word. Now I've said people too much. I've lost my train of thought. But that's it. It's just creating a group of people that love your products and what you're about. So whether it is aromatherapy, you create or you start finding people that are into aromatherapy, that are into nature walks, that are into calm meditation, that have the same values and lifestyles that you do, and start getting them involved, start asking them questions and seeing what they're doing. So I've started posting about different labels and just seeing what people think of that and asking people questions about this. And I think it just gains interest as well. And I've also been trying to treat each customer special. That doesn't sound like a very good sentence. Every single customer I get, I'm trying to treat them like the most special person in the world. I want them to be a repeat buyer. I want them to feel wanted. I want them to be part of my journey. All the early buyers and everything, and even if I become successful at some point, I want each customer to feel special. And I think that's why they want to buy from small brands. They want to be part of the journey. So if I can ask them questions or send them some freebies or send them some samples and be like, what do you think of this? I'm really excited about it. I'd love to hear your feedback. It's just going to create that customer rapport and build up that brand. So really, I think that's kind of about everything I've had in my brain and everything I've been thinking about, everything from my notes over there that I've been reading. It's building community. It's getting people excited about you. It's just building up a brand. It's going to be better to have a loyal following of 5,000 people than it is 1 million people that just don't really give a shit about you. So these are the 4 things that I've been doing and I've started to do that I think will truly take my business to the next level. So it's a marathon, not a sprint. Stop trying to rush towards the end. Shiny object syndrome. Stop flitting from product to product and idea to idea. Just do one thing, stick with it, and see how far you can take it. Like, every single idea and every single vehicle has worked for someone. Someone has done what you want to do, so it's definitely possible. The next best thing isn't going to be the next best thing. There's a quote somewhere, isn't it? The grass is greener where you water it. So, yeah, remember that one. Create value, create a product that you truly believe in and something that you can get excited about. There's no point just making something to sell because you want to sell it and make money. That isn't going to be a long-lasting brand, and people are going to see through that. People want to buy from people. And that's why you need to build a community. You need to build a community of people that are interested in you, interested in your product, and they truly believe in what you're doing and the cause. So that's it. I'm hoping you found this useful. I feel like I've gone off on a big tangent. Whether or not this whiteboard has been useful, can you even read it? I don't know. I thought I'd try something different. I like the whiteboard. Whiteboards are cool. So yeah, give this video a like, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel if you found it useful. My name is Jason. I've got a brand called Suffolk Candles, and my plan is to take that to the next level and just create a really meaningful brand, product, and just see where it goes. So yeah, see you later.